people often argue over Android versus iPhones. But the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now.
What?
Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you, and don't think I forgot about you. 856-49-HOPPE, 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Last night, today, it is Sunday, October 13th at 11:50 a.m. And last night was the fourth night, and today is the third full day without power. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will never, ever take air conditioning for granted ever again. For as long as I live. Last night, I had to sleep in the living room. And I was so sweaty, I kept sticking to the couch. It was disgusting. I felt like that commercial from 2005 where the woman's like inflated and she's high on weed. It was like, only you cannot smoke weed or whatever that PSA was from 20 years ago. I felt like that woman. I just felt disgusting. And then I woke up at like 10:30 today, went to bed around 2, and I had a dream that I wanted to get a picture with Michael Richards for some reason because my dad liked Kramer. And he was doing a book signing in my hometown of Arlington Heights, Illinois, outside of this pizza shop called Wayne's Pizza. So not only am I overheated, but it's making me go crazy, the no air conditioning, no power, that it's making me want to hang out with Michael Richards. That's when you know things have really gone to crap. Also, I've noticed this thing. Something's going on with the Apple iPhones. I think it's the constant updates because they want our phones to die because Tim Cook is a scumbag. And even though Steve Jobs wasn't a great guy, he seemed to care more about the products. But there is this trend, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that I literally will listen to a podcast for 5 minutes on my phone and my phone battery will be down 5%. And I'm like, really? Did you really have to do that? And I keep telling myself, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, oh, the iPhones aren't designed to die really fast. But my iPhone, I'm not trying to put the energy out there. But what's going on with the iPhone is it's dying quicker for me. And the speed that it's dying for how long I've had the phone for 10 months. It's the iPhone 15, whatever. And that's the name of the phone. And the way it's dying, any other phone would have died like this after 3 years. So I definitely think there's something with it. And also, I like to take, this little challenge with myself. sound like Mike Tyson, where all of a sudden I count how much time I'm on my iPhone and I try to like not use it. Well, I've been turning off the phone to save battery because I don't have electricity. And what happened was all of a sudden, it was very bizarre. All of a sudden, it said I was on my phone for 12 hours the last few days. So that totally threw off my timing of how long I've been on my phone. And I wasn't like that mad, but I was like fake mad. You ever been like fake mad at something? Like it's really not that big of a deal because you're out of power. So it's not that like important, but you would have rather had it kind of work out. Here's how I'll explain it. I also use the app MyFitnessPal to log all the Doritos and energy drinks and rotisserie chickens I eat throughout the day. That's a very healthy diet. And I had been using it since May, and I've lost weight and gotten into shape. So I was like, wow, it's been 129 days since I got my act together, blah, 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 da-da-da. Well, not my act together, but like, eating healthier. And then Monday night, I forgot to log the food, and I was trying not to text while drive. All I would have had to do is just click on the app, and then I would have launched my 130th day in a row of logging food, even though I'm just clicking on it and kind of cheating the system. Well, Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, it said 1 day streak, and I went, no, I lost it. It wasn't very ideal. That was the perfect way to describe the week. And honestly, that was the least of problems. The other thing is I've been having to download podcasts onto my computer like it's 2008 and I'm in my room in my house that I grew up in. Because if I play it off of my phone, because I don't have power, I have to charge it in my friend's car. So that it's like you're trying not to waste battery. And also, it's like if you download it on your laptop, you use 5% in 3 hours of the battery, while you use about 40% of the battery in 2 hours if I just listen to podcasts. And that was what I did growing up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I wasn't very popular. No, I'm so popular. But growing up, all I did was listen to radio shows, and I would archive them and put them in folders. And this has been kind of humbling. It's been like a hard reset. Like I've been saying that I want to go off the grid, like that Kanye West song. Even though it's not really popular to like him right now because he's being accused of rape. And we'll get to that in a second. That's how the song goes, off the grid. If you don't get the joke, it's probably irritating. But I'm telling you, the other thing I've noticed out there that's very weird is this is very much like the 90s and 2000s again in Florida. You got spotty internet. At the very least, it's very 2009 where you have to hopefully hope that one of your neighbors has Wi-Fi. Like I've been recording this show by using an LTE spot, and I went through it. Now I'm back to normal coverage. But there are people that literally lost their house and everything they ever had. And here I am complaining about some little things from an app. So I would say I'm doing a pretty good. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. Now, I don't know if anybody in the 2000s remembers. Now, my listeners that are 23, that were 3 years old when this video came out, probably don't know about it, and you might be offended. But there was an internet series that I think was even pre-YouTube. I think it was the website eBaum's World. It's called Tourette's Guy. And it's this guy who was being documented. And he really wasn't being exploited because he was like a father who always was having freakouts. He was like a mix of Peter Griffin kind of with Tourette's. Well, I was watching his video last night, and that footage is probably 30 years ago. But he was probably 40. Now he's like 70. And he supposedly won $250,000 in a scratch-off. And the funny part is he spent it all on pizza. That's me combining words like Biden. No, he spent it all on pizza and beer. So his whole house is messy. And it's one of the funniest things ever. Last night I was laughing in bed while crying. Not crying sad, but like laughing so hard that I cried. Because I literally felt like I was a teenager again watching Tourette's Guy with very spotty internet. It's very weird how if you don't have internet, it just takes you back. to another time, another era. A lot of my listeners were literally pooping their diapers during this era. So you're all used to high-speed internet at the very finest. You don't know about barely loading a video. Right now, YouTube's barely doing anything. I was very young in the 90s, but I'm very well aware about the whole era known as dial-up internet, where I wanted to play the VeggieTales video game on the website, but my mom wanted to talk to my Nana on the phone, and we couldn't be on the phone at the same time as the internet. Yes, younger Gen Z, there was this thing called dial-up, where it went... And then all of a sudden, you would be on the internet, and then you would be off, and then it would go... Or maybe that was the sound of my dad screaming from the other room. Just being honest. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Paper product entertainment. Lee Risk. I'm king. Shouts out to my nigga Louie. The Moo Game. Quad Life. Yeah, let's get it. Time to update.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, dated. I'm so updated. I'm so updated, dated. That's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new. I'm so updated. I'm so updated.
Yes, helicopter, G5, nothing plain, but I'm fly. Feel like I'm divorced, I'm up to date. Why you stuck in the past like used tape? Slung a pound of Reggie, bought Giuseppe's with $1,000 shoes. Let's just say I paid a stat to kick it. How you with a Louis Fendi bag addiction? He was atheist until I bought her a pair of Christian. Everything new, Norman London. Finna go copy a form or something. You copy like recording something. I do me, not y'all for nothing. I'm on to something, I'm so updated. I'm on top of the calendar, like the name of the month. I knew that's what they wanted.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, dated. I'm so updated. I'm so updated, dated. That's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new. I'm so updated. I'm so updated. Everything I rock is new. Too many rocks and my clock is blue. Designer, I be fly as flu. I'm a boss, I can hire you. The bitch say I'm a type of dude, and your bitch is bad to me. Both niggas be mad at me. Pull up, new everything. A bitch won't get anything. MOB my wedding ring. Smoke dope, sip medicine. I'm king, I live a dream. Every day a new fit. Robbers in that true shit. Pockets full of them dead people. I don't smoke no men either. And I got a bunch of bitches. My dick be punching bitches. These hoes say I'm delicious. Got the dope that's in my swisher. I just bought me a new pistol. Bought me a new bitch named Crystal. Her hit game is official. Blow the whistle.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new.
I'm so updated, dated. I'm so updated. I'm so updated, dated. That's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better when it's new. I'm so updated. I'm so updated.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money.
Oh, yeah.
Way better when it's new. I'm so updated, dated.
Oh, are ya? We got it.
Dated. That's why they hate it.
Everything I rock is new. Everything my chick rock is new. Yeah, I got a little old money, but it look way better.
Ryan, it's new. I think the point of that song is that everything they rock is new.
Happy Hour will be right back.
That's irritating. I'll keep doing it. This following segment has been brought to you by Mitra 9, the best kava, and trade them around. You go to mitra-9.com, and at checkout, you use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe. You could save 20%, bruh.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What
here
is
it
it?
is,
Oh, that's right.
the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
New music from AI. Woohoo!
Yo, Hoppe Hour in effect, got the nation in check. Talking sexy news, celebs we dissect. 6'9" giant, towering like the sky. Throwback beats, hit and make the spirits fly. Spilling tea on the mic, smooth flow, ain't no stopping. Talk of the town, got the gossip rocking. Hoppe with the hits, throwback, set the vibe. 90s, early 2000s, can't help but jive. Hoppe Hour where the gossip don't cease. Riding high, feel the beats, ultimate release. Turn it up, let's ride that vibe. Hoppe on the air, keeping radio alive. Sex tales,
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me, hey Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Switch the dial, you ain't gon' find none finer.
You can always email me.
Sit you with that headliner.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This lack of air conditioning is driving me nuts. But I could have it worse. And I'm sure one of my listeners has it worse. And if you need help, hit me up.
Keep the radio alive.
Happy Hot Topic.
Northwest says she wants to sue the paparazzi. She's definitely Kanye's daughter.
There was a whole crowd for me, and they were yelling at me.
What were they saying?
We've seen Kim Kardashian and
That's a very bipolar child. Why do I say that? Because I was a very bipolar child.
Kanye West's daughter North grow up on reality TV. But now she's dishing on how she really feels about the cameras, specifically paparazzi cameras.
I gotta skip over this because of copyright, like always.
That's Miss Westy on the cover of Interview magazine. Inside, she gets candid in a Q&A with Mom.
Whatever she wants to do when she is old enough, she can do.
As Kim interviews her eldest daughter, she asks Northie if she likes being on camera. North explains, I like taking pictures of myself, but I don't like when paparazzi do. When I just woke up and there's so much paparazzi, I'm like, yo, I'm going to sue you.
I always feel like trash every single morning that I wake up. And I can't imagine, like today I went to my car to grab something. Can you imagine if you had paparazzi taking pictures of you? Oh my God.
But North adds there's one instance where she doesn't mind them. If I'm ready, if my outfit's good, I'm like, okay, I could take a picture.
Why do you have to wait for us all the time?
That is Kanye's daughter.
Could take a picture.
Why do you have to wait for us all the time?
I'm trying to think of how to word this. She's going to be a very hyper 20-year-old in the 2030s, which sounds very ancient. She's going to be one of those kids that's like driving down the road going 110. And she's like, why'd you pull me over? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I'm Kanye's daughter. She's going to be a little troublemaker. But also, when you are the daughter of Kanye West, that's expected.
The Interview magazine feature coming 2 years after she made headlines at Paris Fashion Week. with this sign in the front row.
And she wrote stop really big on the invite, and she just like held it up to the people across from her.
Can't believe that was 2 years ago. When you cover celebrity news every single day, you get used to time going by and you're like, wow, that was a few years ago.
Just being like, do not take a picture of me. And I was dying.
Moments like those giving fans deja vu of Dad.
Yeah, she's definitely daddy's little girl.
She definitely has Kanye's outgoing personality and will say whatever is on her mind.
You know, Kim doesn't like that. She's used to everybody kissing her ass.
No matter what.
Half the NBA, half the rap scene, half of Diddy's parties, everybody attending, they all took turns.
No matter what it is.
North seemingly following in Ye's footsteps in more ways than one. There's the 11-year-old center stage with Dad at his Vultures album listening experience.
All right, I can't play any more of this because of copyright, but Northwest, I think, is going to have a great career. I don't know what the 2030s will be like, but I do know that she will be nuts.
It's the hot new Apple iPhone 16, and if you've ordered one, beware. Porch pirates have figured out how to grab your phone moments after it's delivered. As Allison Hall reports, authorities believe it may be an inside job.
Porch pirates are the biggest losers ever. Get your own job. Get your own things. Now, knock on wood, I have not had that happen to me, but I can imagine it's a very defeating feeling. I don't think you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, my iPhone 16 was stolen from some thugs.
These porch pirates are all apparently after one thing, the new iPhone 16. Doorbell cams across the USA are catching thieves in the act, just minutes after the hot new iPhones get delivered. The porch pirates are reportedly targeting AT&T phones, which generally don't require a signature upon delivery.
That's the problem. AT&T, I think, needs to adjust that.
In this case, the FedEx driver drops the package at the front door, and that's when this guy swoops in. Some thefts are even becoming dangerous. In this disturbing video, a lowlife wearing a face mask and carrying a gun.
I like how she went on a little bit of a rant there. The lowlife. Usually they're like the alleged criminal.
In this disturbing video, a lowlife wearing a face mask and carrying a gun yanks an iPhone from the front porch. As he flees to the getaway car, he brandishes the firearm at a neighbor mowing the lawn. Cops say this teenager flew all the way to Houston from Chicago just to steal iPhone 16s from the doorsteps of local homes.
Loser! These people are sociopathic imbeciles that have no future. If you think that is acceptable behavior, I don't want to hang out with you because you'll steal my cracked iPhone 15.
Lindsay Lorio says her iPhone 16 was delivered to her house outside Houston, and it was snatched right off her doorstep by this guy, who calmly walks away while chit-chatting on his phone.
He does it so sociopathically and so normally, this guy. He's just like, I'm going to steal your stuff.
FedEx delivered it at 3:30, and at 4:30, someone walked up to my front porch, didn't look around, knew exactly where the phone was, and took it from my front porch.
How would this person know that your iPhone would just be sitting there?
That I do not know. I had a bunch of Amazon boxes that were in view of the street.
Yeah.
Apparently, the pirates have inside information, tracking numbers. Lieutenant Kenneth Lacey of the Yonkers Police Department in New York says they've seen an uptick in iPhone thefts since the new iPhone was released last month. This doesn't sound like these are just regular porch pirates getting lucky by finding an iPhone. This is something a little deeper than that?
This is definitely deeper. Given the time that this is delivered and how quickly they're being stolen, and then other things that we've learned in our investigation, it's a very organized effort by many, many individuals.
AT&T says they require signatures in several high theft markets and offer all customers in-store pickup, adding they ship tens of thousands of packages every day without incident. FedEx says they regularly remind drivers to remain vigilant and report unusual activity. Both companies.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. All right. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to take a quick break. So we'll be right back on Hoppe Hour after this.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Go, 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 go. Nigga, I'm just playing with you. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. On the block, bang, bang, boogie. I'm the candy man with a bag full of goodies. Oh, but these ain't for the children. These for them smokers behind the building. Damn, getting money is a hell of a feeling. If you ain't stacking chips, what's the point of dealing? You don't hear me cry about dollars. If it's money in the street, then it's money in my wallet. They say it's all about the money and the power. So cop the weed and a whole lot of powder. You made it in a week, and I made it in an hour. I roll with killers and you roll with cowards. Dark City is dangerous, and it ain't too many niggas that's scared to bust. But niggas know they can't play with us, and them out of towners know they can't slang with us. Cause my hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. In my hood, they get it crackin', homie. Two gats is on me. Hood version of Axel Foley. Round the way, them cats is hungry. They bust clips and they don't fuck with the rats or police. Don't act like you Bambas know me. You're wrong. We can't get along like Shaq and Kobe. All I do is sit back and blow trees. So you know my four favorite words is acid, drug, please. This youngin's running with a rack of OGs. It's a cold world, so we have to hold heat. Keep talking, I'll leave your ass with no teeth. Have you running home like that bastard stole me? Why shoot you? My man to clap you for me. Have your shirt looking like you spilled ravioli. Got a problem? Man, I smash the whole beef and make it to the hood right back in one piece. Cause my hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. See, I'm an alley cat, avoid hood rats. A one-track man, homie, making that paper stack. You disrespect anyway and get your head cracked. And after the yellow tape gone, homie, I'm right back. See, in my hood, we cook that cocaine proper. At the table, man, it's all cutting dope like a doctor. Old heads work the handguns while youngers work choppers. If the girl getting money, why the hell you won't stop her, huh? I bet not catch her talking to coppers. Cause if I do my hood hot, and I'm a hood hopper, I'm uptown now on First and T. Got the coke on the one-way and the dope in the alley. Hanging with youngers that kill like they from Cali. They natural born with it, they like Mickey and Mallory. I don't hate them, I just put them on salary. Tell them murk any clown in the club that smile at me. Cause my hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I feel like I'm going to get beat up. Don't hurt me. I don't have power. We have the worst governor ever. I think we're suffering enough.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Fuck you, DeSantis. This following segment has been brought to you by Mitra9, Kava and Kratom, MITRA-9.com, and at checkout, use keyword Hoppe, HOPPE.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Happy Hour in effect, got the nation in check. Talking sexy news, celebs we dissect. 6'9" giant, towering like the sky. Throwback beats hitting, make your spirits fly. Spilling deep on the mic, smooth flow, ain't no stopping. Talk of the town, got the gossip rocking. Happy with the hits, throwback set the vibe. 90s, early 2000s, can't help but jive. Happy Hour where the gossip don't cease. Riding high, feel the beats, ultimate release. Turn it up.
856 49 Hubby.
Air keeping radio
856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Kanye West sexual harassment accuser claims he drugged her at Diddy's studio session.
Claim Happy Hour spreading wild like a flame.
And so it begins. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we grew up looking up to these celebrities. At least I did. And now you hear how bad of people they are, and it makes you a little concerned. Kanye West's ex-executive / personal assistant is adding to her personal claims about the mogul, claiming not only she was sexually harassed by Ye, but alleges the rapper drugged her at a studio session co-hosted by Diddy too. Lauren Pisciata, who filed a lawsuit against Kanye back in June, claims he fired her after sending vile sexual texts and videos. Amended the lawsuit with several new claims, including saying she attended a studio session with Donda, rapper, and Diddy. Now, I'll go on to live and say this. If you are a pretty girl, she's like the type of girl that all rappers hang out with. You know, if you're a pretty girl, you should not be hanging out with Diddy at all. If you're a pretty girl, you should not be hanging out at all with Kanye West. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's say Diddy does get released and everything's fine and dandy or whatever. No girl should hang around him. Never, ever, ever. What, you want to get hurt? They're not good people. They are sociopathic losers. They have always been sociopathic losers, and they will always be sociopathic losers. It's crazy, though, because when you grow up and you listen to them, you think, oh, they're so cool. They put out good music, blah, 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 da, da, da. And then you get to know them. And then you're like, oh, my goodness, I wouldn't want to hang out with you.
Salma Hayek's stepson Augie is all grown up.
Can you imagine having Salma Hayek as your stepmom? It must be a little awkward for a teenage boy.
On October 11th, the Hollywood actress takes to social media to share an emotional tribute for her stepson in honor of his 18th birthday.
What I find weird about the whole stepson, stepmom thing is I don't think it's ever been a thing, but I think Pornhub makes people think that it's hot. Because when you really think about it, It's kind of off-putting.
She writes alongside rare photos of the now 18-year-old, "Happy 18th birthday, Augie. You're officially a full grown-up man who just became legal at least in Mexico and France."
Hell yeah, hit me up.
She continues, "Your gentle heart is like healing caress in our lives because you bring warmth and light to everyone around you. Keep bringing the laughter and joy. We love you so much."
That is so cute.
Augie is son to supermodel Linda Evangelista.
She looks like she's had a lot of work done.
And Salma's longtime husband, Francois-Henri Pinault, who also share children, Matilda and Francois.
Got all these weird names for celebrities. What the hell's wrong with you? A lot of things.
Salma and Francois tied the knot in 2009 at a courthouse in Paris, and now share daughter Valentina. And there seems to be many birthdays in the family, as Salma recently celebrated her 58th birthday.
She's 58? She looks like she's 37. I wonder if she's had work done or that's her natural look.
On September 2nd, sharing a post full of bikini pics on Instagram.
We're not opposed.
She wrote in the caption alongside the series of thirst traps, "Birthday bikini dump. Happy 58th birthday to me. P.S. None of these are throwbacks."
That caption, "birthday bikini dump," is kind of gross if you think about it that way.
And many of her friends and fans took to the comments to wish her a happy birthday.
I bet there were all the men simping from their living room thinking, if I comment on her picture, I'll get her affection.
With some even asking her secrets to how she stays looking so good.
Probably plastic surgery.
Well, the actress has previously shared insight into her beauty regimen, revealing during an episode of Kelly Ripa's podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera, that she has never had a Botox and focuses on her beauty from the inside out.
I don't know if I believe that.
Have you still never had Botox?
No Botox.
You're amazing.
I know what it is. Because of a lot of pain in my body and health issues, somehow I developed this strange meditation that I keep evolving. I can do it for hours because you don't feel the time, and it's so much fun because it's not like you sit there and you think of nothing. It's actually feeling the energy, and it moves and it dances inside of you, and different feelings and sensations. So I do a lot of the frequency machines. The different kinds of frequencies.
Yeah.
And they work on me better than on anyone. And just the meditation itself, sometimes when I'm doing it, people tell me when I come out of the room, oh my
She's got a sexy voice.
God, again, you look 20.
Yeah, you look 20 years old.
And I think that because of that, maybe, when I do these frequency machines, they work, it is so noticeable on me.
That's good, baby. I don't know why I called you baby. I'll never meet you. 856-49-HOPPE. Here's Anderson Cooper.
You look at the graph. Whoa.
Anderson Cooper is already preparing to raise a glass as he rings in the new year.
I got hit by debris. I'm so cool. What a weird guy.
CNN anchor reacts to the viral response to his Hurricane Milton coverage, during which he was hit with flying debris live on air.
He's so bougie. He's like, oh my God, something touched me. He's got that Dom Lemon energy of like a gay guy that thinks they're untouchable.
Fan online responds to Anderson's live shot, writing, "They won't let him drink on New Year's Eve, but they'll send him out in this." Joking about CNN's previous policy about curbing alcohol consumption during its live New Year's Eve coverage with Anderson and his co-anchor.
That's a good point. You don't allow drinking, but hey, put your life on the line. Having debris get hit at you.
Andy Cohen. Anderson reposts the fan comment on his own stories, tagging his bestie and writing, "Oh, Andy Cohen and I am definitely having shots this New Year's Eve."
And we're going to hook up.
In case you missed it, the network anchor bravely faced Hurricane Milton. And while live on the air on CNN on October 9th, he was struck in the head with flying debris.
He just seems pretentious. I don't know what it is about him.
And the water now is really starting to pour over. If you look at the graph, whoa. Okay.
Though CNN anchor Caitlin Collins later reassured viewers that the news anchor was okay despite the harsh conditions.
Trust me, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but 2 million people have their power out. There's not one person that's going, is Anderson Cooper okay?
Turns out Andy Cohen also agrees that New Year's Eve should be lit. He reshared a post on X, formerly Twitter, that said CNN had better let Anderson Cooper black out on New Year's Eve for this. And the Bravo host also retweeted this one that said, watching Anderson Cooper earn his New Year's Eve party. CNN previously restricted alcohol consumption on Anderson and Andy's live New Year's Eve special in 2022 after the two let loose, though the network has eased their stance and the two got back to partying responsibly last year.
Yeah, there's been times in the past that they're like way too drunk on TV. It's like, come on, Andy.
At the top of the hour, we typically have a toast, and I feel that I'm hearing from a lot of people, and I guess I'm just wondering, does Daddy get his juice?
He's either a cool dude or a weird guy, that Andy Cohen.
Like, can Daddy get his juice responsibly?
Oh my God, is this about gay sex or about alcohol?
Of course, always. Well, look, to be honest, I did not bring anything.
Whatever. That text notification, I'm having to record on my phone because the internet's not working on my laptop. We also have this. Right here on Hoppe Hour.
Fire Rose is giving more insight into her divorce from Billy Ray Cyrus.
Now, does Fire Rose look crazy as hell? Especially since her name is Fire Rose. It sounds like an STD. Yes. But when you're married to Billy Ray Cyrus and there was that audio of him yelling, that's I know good.
In an interview with Stellar Magazine published October 12th, the Australian singer shares intimate details of her relationship with Billy Ray and what eventually led to their split. Telling the magazine, "All I ever tried to do was love and trust this person, which was very ignorant of me. I really wanted to believe that he was the good version of the man I'd fallen in love with."
So that's the case that she fell in love with the idea of somebody. I've been there.
Fire Rose shares that she first met the country singer in 2010 when he was still married to his now ex-wife, Tish Cyrus.
Oh, so she was the side chick. Anytime, because I'm sure they were just hanging out when she met him. And then back then, she was a lot younger, early 20s.
Soon after meeting, the father of five began calling her his, quote, soulmate, detailing that she now believes she was, quote, love-bombed and should have known better. Explaining, "But I couldn't have seen 10 years into the future. When I think about what I just went through, I would have told my 22-year-old self to run in the opposite direction and never look back." After moving to Billy Ray's farm outside Nashville and later exchanging vows in 2023, Fire Rose says she started to notice a change in herself due to her husband's, quote, really protective behavior.
Yeah, that's what happens when you marry the guy that you ruin a relationship with.
Saying, "All of a sudden, instead of being my normal, lively, outgoing self, I became very introverted unless we were working or together in public, where I'd often try to be overly positive, as I was scared to let anyone see how devastatingly withdrawn I'd become."
Oh, man.
However, the singer says she was determined to make her marriage with the 63-year-old work.
Yeah.
Recalling, "By the point where I realized it was too late, what was even worse was he blamed me somehow for everything that had previously gone wrong in his life."
There was that interview with Miley Cyrus earlier this year, and she was saying how she gets her narcissism from her father. She definitely wasn't lying about that. He's definitely a narcissist.
And I thought, I'm just going to keep loving him, pouring my heart and soul into this relationship. However, just 7 months after they tied the knot, Billy Ray filed for divorce in May 2024, citing irreconcilable differences, with the pair then settling their divorce in August, after both making allegations of abuse and fraud against one another.
Now, is she going to become the new white trash Kayla Nicole, where all of a sudden that's all she talks about is her ex? Probably.
And as for why Fire Rose is choosing to speak up now, to let others know they are not alone. Explaining, "I share this story only with the hope that somehow there's more awareness of the fact that this is much more common, unfortunately, than anyone would like to think. I had to learn that it was something outside of me, something that I couldn't fix.
Not something inside of you like it usually is. I'm kidding. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Coming up next, we'll talk about Nick Cannon trying to make himself look innocent when he went to Diddy parties. But here is Papoose with Baby Love. On Hoppe Hour.
Yours truly, Papoose, baby love, girl, you my baby love. Them other couples out there ain't the same as us. They don't do it anywhere, they ain't brave as us. You like when I call you them names, you crazy slut. They wasn't made for each other, they breaking up. But why would you be with someone you afraid to trust? They said I wouldn't stick by you, they hating us. They don't believe in a God, they atheists. When we shop, she ain't spending my guap. She got her own, she independent like Koch. To see the future is a blessing, every day is a gift. That's why we call it the present. This ain't a match made in heaven. Can't y'all tell? We on fire. This a match made in hell. If your man is a dog, I ain't hating. Believe you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas.
All my life is through. I never loved no one but you.
Independent woman get respect, no doubt, ma. But why nobody never give it up to the housewives, the backbone, who feeds you when your mouth dry? If you ask me, they all queens like Southside. If you say jump, she ain't asking how high. She not a yes woman. Them bras get outshined. Do the laundry, hang the wet clothes outside. Keep you clean, never wash the clothes without tide. Open the legs on the couch wide, and I bring tears to her eyes like onions. Alright, bless mama love for being in our lives. Respect mama love. You came out your mouth fly, you got grounded. Though you couldn't go outside, it kept you grounded. Taught you how to be more wise, she stayed humble. Cause it ain't all about pride, it's about counting your blessings. I count mine.
Baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh how I need you. All you do is treat me bad. You break my heart and leave me sad. Tell me what did I do wrong to make you stay away so long? Cause baby love, my baby love, been missing ya, miss kissing ya. Instead of breaking up, let's do some kissing and making love. Don't you throw my love away. In my arms, why don't you stay? I need you, girl, I need you. Baby love, ooh baby love, baby love, my baby love. Why would you separate my love? All my life is through. I never loved no one but you. Why you do me like you do? I get this feeling, said I get this need. Yeah. I'm not happy like I used to be. Loneliness got the best of me. My baby love, my baby love. Whoa. I'm not happy like I used to be, baby. My loneliness got the best of me, baby. Oh, baby, please, baby. Missing ya, miss kissing ya. Why you do me like you do? After I've been true to you, tell me what did I do wrong to make you stay away so long?
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. Rich K Barber, Rich Keeley Master Barbershop, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. Go there and save $10 when you name drop me. This is also being brought to you by DZ Honey at dzbzhoney.com. At checkout, use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, to save 20%. This is being brought to you by Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com. At checkout, use keyword Ryan, RYANHOPPE.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Did you know most morning radio is scripted? Well, Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is not.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh no, what's going on?
Watch Hoppe Hour, coming in tall. Ryan Hoppe, big man, standing 6'9", y'all.
Sex stories and celeb news make heads spin. Throw it back to old school, let the show begin. Talk the scandals, paparazzi flashing, pillow talk, sexy secrets always crashing. From the tabloid pages to the radio waves. Hoppe Hour got the dirt that you crave. Hoppe Hour stepping in, take a seat. Gossip stories, beats on repeat. Drop it like it's hot, throwback hits, 6'9" giant, Hoppe bringing the blitz.
Yeah, I am.
They made the voice, got the nation on lock. Old school jams make your booty rock.
Oh, sure.
Innuendos risque, make you clutch your pearls.
Got it.
Hoppe running airways, no one else compares.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773.
Late night.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Risque, make you clutch your pearls right.
All right, enough of that. All right. So right now, I had to plug in my cord to my laptop to play the audio, to play the rejoiners. And now, do you hear this right here? I am plugged back in to my to my iPhone, rather. Nothing's going to stop me. I was like 30 minutes into the show and nothing was working. And I'm like, nope, I'm not letting Mother Nature ruin it, you dirty bitch. Now, we got Nick Cannon trying to save face by talking about going to Diddy parties.
I've even been at one when I was a kid, like 16, 17, standing outside.
Nick. Yeah. Nick Cannon going on a Breakfast Club when he's got 9 kids.
This one.
Come on.
Maybe being a dad's a little more important.
Yeah, I live my truth.
It looks like Nick Cannon was on Diddy's guest list. During the October 11th episode of The Breakfast Club, Nick admits he started going to parties hosted by Sean Diddy Combs when he was just a teenager.
That seems to be kind of Diddy's thing.
In LA, he was doing them like every week. But I don't know about the crazy stuff. It was just like...
I've even been at one when I was a kid, like 16, 17, standing outside.
Nick.
Yeah, this one.
Come on.
Yeah, I live my truth.
And Nick, who as an adult has been photographed attending several parties hosted by Diddy, including one a couple of years ago in Los Angeles, says he has nothing to hide and was always sober at the events.
Oh, sure. I really believe that you're sober. Actually, he could be, and sex might be his drug.
Scared to talk because...
And not pulling out.
They probably got something to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide.
I don't have nothing to hide.
I was in there Harlem shaking, doing all of that stuff, but it wasn't, come on, whatever. Fair that we are classifying a good party with a freak off.
I just think it's hilarious. Who was drinking brown dot Ciroc? Let us know. That brown dot Ciroc.
I love me some Charlemagne.
See, that's the thing. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't know all that.
A lot of times people that don't do drinking or don't do drugs are the ones that are really into sex and having kids.
Diddy party sober?
I'm my life sober. I've never been drunk in my life.
The 3-time Grammy winner is currently sitting in prison awaiting a May 2025 trial on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Diddy, who was pleading.
We know. Entertainment Tonight has this thing where they just go and they rehash everything we know. Blah, blah, blah. We get it. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. DeSantis is in a little bit of trouble.
Commission is now threatening legal action.
It's the FCC versus Ron DeSantis.
Against the DeSantis administration. It is a response to the Department of Health trying to censor TV stations.
I thought Ron DeSantis was the man of the people when it came to free speech. But he's trying to censor other people? Fuck you.
That air an abortion rights ad. Local 10's Glenna Milberg joins us right now live from Miami.
Ron DeSantis is everything wrong with this country.
To break this all down for us, Glenna.
Christy, Florida's really heated abortion rights debate is now a free speech debate. The Department of Health at the state level, they want yes on 4 ads off the air for their own reasons. The FCC now getting involved, saying government may not censor television stations.
When I saw the tumor on the MRI.
This is the Yes on 4 ad at the center of the threats and counter threats.
Amendment 4 is going to protect women like me.
I love going to smoker bars and watching the NFL. I'll be at some dive bar watching the NFL and one of these commercials comes on and all the mutants, all the MAGA people are like, oh, they're killing babies.
In the cease and desist letter last week, the state health department called it false and threatened legal action against the television stations that keep it up. Abortion rights supporters and now the Federal Communications Commission call it free speech. The FCC threatening legal action of its own against the governor.
Everything's above board.
At the heart of the question is this.
My first thought was, am I going to be able to see my daughter again?
True.
What about Trump commercials with all the conspiracies in them? You're going to allow that?
Florida's current 6-week abortion restriction does include exceptions to save the life of the mother. But also true, a mother does not get that exception until 2 doctors sign off on it in writing.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like these white men telling women what to do with their bodies. Fuck you, DeSantis.
A requirement that would not have applied in Carolyn's brain cancer case.
Like Amendment 4, an abortion amendment.
Television stations may not censor ads based on content. Today, here's how the ABC network handled an anti-abortion ad with graphic images.
The advertisement contained...
All right, we're going to get out of here. I don't like seeing graphic images. Whenever I drive down Fletcher in Tampa Bay, if you're listening in Tampa, if you're listening, you know what I am. If you're in Florida, there's a women's health clinic that's pink. And there will be people that protest outside where there's guts on these posters, not actual guts, but it'll be pictures of what it looks like when you abort a baby. And I'm like, even if that's what it looks like, you're weird as hell, man. Speaking of someone who's weird.
Time for Fresh Daily, your dose of trending topics for the day.
Yeah, this morning, a popular movie announcing a sequel with its original cast. And Scooter Braun is once again speaking out about his years-long feud with Taylor Swift. And then there's some more drama surrounding the new Joker film you don't want to miss. It flopped at the box office. You might remember.
Yeah, who wants to see the Joker as a musical?
So we're going to start with this big announcement this week for Disney and horror film fans. A Freaky Friday sequel is coming to theaters soon. I cannot wait for this. The company announced on Friday that Freakier Friday, starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, is coming to the silver screen next August. So the stars of the film, they shared this post on Instagram. You can see that picture now going viral, and the caption was TGIF, and sure it was. To remake, it will be also featuring some of the original stars returning in their same roles. Christian Vidal Mitchell and Haley Hudson will return as Anna's besties and Pink Slip bandmates Maddie and Peg. The sequel will be released on August 8th, 2025, and that's actually...
The year 2025 just doesn't seem real.
20 years after the original film.
Wow, they're going to make a comment about time goes by fast.
Crazy. The filmmakers, they are promising a multi-generational twist, one I'm sure everyone who is a fan of Freaky Friday do not want to miss.
What's the chance there's a cross-dresser?
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around 20 years since the original.
You know,
I told you, I have these news shows memorized.
I never think about my age until we do stuff like this and
you're
talk
like,
about
wow.
how far or how long ago something happened. 20 years, I feel like I was just in my parents' bedroom watching it.
Oh, she's having an existential crisis.
Oh, those were the days, right? All right, well, Scooter Braun is once again weighing in on his highly publicized feud with Taylor Swift. During an appearance on Tuesday in Los Angeles, the music producer said he wishes people would, quote, move on. Well, after the 2019 feud became the subject of a new documentary this summer, Braun says he originally was not going to watch it because he thought it would be another, quote, hit piece. Well, Braun says he ended up seeing the documentary after his parents encouraged him to do so. The documentary, titled Bad Blood, covered Taylor's
Get it? Because that's her song and she has bad blood with Scooter?
version of events and rehashed Swift's claims the sale of her library was done without consulting her.
She signed a bad deal, though, but it's never her fault. Taylor's so perfect.
And this week, Braun said it is time to move on, adding there were a lot of things that were misrepresented.
I haven't watched it, but I do want to see it just to see her perspective of how things went down. But kudos to her. I feel like she did.
All right. Leave the commentary to me. All right. We've been having internet problems, but right now I'm staying at my friend's house. And I got a text message that the power at my apartment is back on. So a little sense of normalcy. Hopefully soon we'll have internet. Because you guys don't even realize how much work it takes to edit these podcasts. Normally it's just a straightforward 90-minute chaos, 90-minute circus. But I got to edit this and that. You'll never notice. But just trust me. I care about you guys. And that's why I put out good content. This has been Hoppe Hour. Goodbye.
Tick-tock, clock's a joke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent vibe coming to an end, like a rollercoaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Hoppe Hour is now over.